We're at 7440 Royale Lane, doing a move-out inspection. The tenant was not here for this inspection. Key was in the box. It's past his date of move-out for the lease. We were in the area and stopped by. As you can tell, quite a few things wrong in the landscape. There's a tree that was cut down right on the property line pretty much, and all the debris was thrown in the tenant's yard. Minor damage at the bottom of the vinyl siding. Air conditioning unit is trying to work. It was 88 degrees inside when we went in. It's dropped about 5 degrees over the past hour and a half. May need servicing, may need additional Freon. As you can tell, this kudzu along this barrier back here is just going crazy. It's attacking the back of the house. Rumored this stuff is growing 10 feet a day. I believe it. Structurally, the home is in great shape. No challenges on the exterior. No watermarks on the ceiling. Siding looks good. Again, that kudzu is all along the base of the house, so we need to get somebody out here pretty quick to do a lawn maintenance. All right, let's head inside. Inside, the home needs a good vacuuming. The walls have spots throughout, some marks. Directly above the mantle is probably the worst areas, and that's just where the flat screen TV was being held. You can see some residue up there. The fireplace needs to be cleaned out. You also have some burn marks on some of the kindling that probably popped out if they didn't have the screen shut. So there's some stains on the floor, as well as some burn marks. We're looking into the dining room now. You can see the dining area has some stains as well. There is some a burn mark right there. Let's take a look at the walls. It's tough to see because of the shadow that the chandelier is placing on there, but there are some rub marks there, probably where the chairs caused it. Unfilled nail holes. One thing I do want to bring to light is as we enter the kitchen, it looks like the cabinet to the right and above the dishwasher is pulling away. We want to pay special attention to that. I had to show you some of this contact paper that was used to line some of the doors. And probably half of them are that way. Notice there's a burn mark to the left of the stove. On the stove there's a nick. The oven does not work. The broiler does, but the oven does not. Along the flooring you can see the heavy wear marks. You can also see some gashes that were there from a knife or something caused that. All the way across here, a couple more circular. Like a spoon was digging in there or something. I would recommend a replacement of the entire linoleum. Let's take a look at the countertops again over here on the right side. Just need some heavy scrubbing. Got some stains. You can see stains along the back wall. And just to the right of the sink, we also have a chip right above the dishwasher. The face of the drawer over here, it looks like somebody took a pen and just wrote really hard down there because it did smear black ink out, and there is an indention. You can get that black cleaned off of there. The drawer bottom left of the refrigerator is cracked pretty heavily. Now we're looking at the hallway. Hallway has some marks. Again, they just need a little bit of attention. If there's not any severe gouges. As long as we're here, let's go ahead and walk into the garage. Now, the garage was not painted, it just has some primer white in here. Would highly recommend you patch a couple of the we patch a couple of the holes that are in the walls, and then just go ahead and paint. Let's head back into the hallway. Some nicks. Down the hall to the right, have a half bath. Some marks on the wall. Some damage to the door on the inside, just to the right of the knob. Doorknob, or the actual door itself, needs to be cleaned. The water is off, so we need toilets cleaned. Back out into the hallway. Across the hall is the laundry room. You can see the marks caused by those black hoses. And obviously the linoleum there has been ripped up on the right hand side. Marks over here to the left where the washer was. Take a look upstairs. Again, throughout the home, there's some marks on the wall. It doesn't appear to be abuse. It's just some areas of concern that are going to need to be looked at. Here on the stairs, I want to make sure we document this, that there are quite a few marks on the stairway walls. The handrail itself, trying to get some extra light on there. White handrail going up, needs to be cleaned. And there are marks again on the left hand side as well. I'll try to zoom in on that so you can see some of those markings. The stairs, there's some more light. You can see those marks a little more vividly. The stairs at the top, probably the top 5 stairs, the edges are worn severely. I want to see if we can't get some kind of solution there, but it is slick. When you take that first step, it could be a doozy. Here in the hallway, again, more marks on the walls. Down to 86 degrees. It's been almost an hour and a half that the AC unit has been on. This closet's not bad. Let's take a look all the way around. Again, just some marks. Towards the bottom here, you can see quite a few. Looks like something was spilled along the wall over here. As far as the carpet looks good in the master. No challenges. Same thing in the closet. You can see where there was an attempt to touch up there. Some marks. There is evidence that just might want to take a look at this down the road, how the tape is coming loose along the front window in the ceiling. Maybe evidence of a leak or maybe previous damage, just real hot, starting to swell. There's again another mark. Take a look in the bathroom. Countertops need to be scrubbed. There's rust. There's more rust in there and a nick. Some more of our leopard print contact paper. Not sure if that was there when we moved in. That is soap scum, and you can remove with your fingernail. That needs to be scrubbed with hot water. Over here, what was left behind, it's just supposed to be a tub. These are just somebody else's belongings. The towel rack is laying down on the bathtub. Toilet's dirty again because the water is off. Was unable to check sinks, toilets, functioning that way. Once the water is on, the tub could use a good scrubbing as well. Floor needs to be swept and mopped. And again, some of those ever-present markings on the wall. Some touch-up. Down the hall, again, we got more marks that we had mentioned earlier. The corner, this is probably just from moving furniture, is taking a beating. Might need a little bit of patchwork there, along with some paint. Coming into the bedroom at the top of the stairs, to the left, see that mark that was just on the door. You also see some marks that are on the floor, some stains. But all in all, it's functional. Needs to be vacuumed. There is a lot of debris that is built up. And in a closet, what's to be expected are some marks on those walls. Evidence of repair on the door.